welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star, and today on part 6 of our List Perfectly series, we're going to be taking a look at how to set up templates on List Perfectly. If you've been following along the series so far and you're ready to make the jump and try the Pro plan on List Perfectly, you can use our code flippinhippos and get 30% off your first month. Whether you're brand new to List Perfectly or you already utilize the tool on a different subscription, you can upgrade and get it 30% off for the first month to try it out. If you're still on the fence, finish out the series and watch all of the great things that you can do with List Perfectly as I continue to do the tutorials and show you how to best use Pro Plan to streamline your processes as far as cross-posting in multiple platforms and using List Perfectly's tools and everything it offers to make everything so much easier for you and save you so much time. It really does streamline processes, and when you have a good process, you do save time. Time is money. Obviously, you're listing on more platforms, so you're making more money there as well. List Perfectly is just a win-win situation. I cannot speak well enough about this tool. It is like the best thing that has ever happened to the reselling community. Anyways, let's look at templates today. And you guys probably already know, if you're longtime viewers on this channel, that I am a template girl. I love templates. Speaking of saving time, when you start a listing brand new from scratch every time, whether you're on List Perfectly or eBay or some other platform, that's time consuming. You are retyping out a lot of words and titles and filling in a lot of information in the whole description box. All that stuff that you have to type out over and over again that you're filling in, that's the same on every listing, you're just wasting time. When you create a template, you fill in all the information ahead of time that it's going to be the same across the board. And then you fill in specifically to that item that you're listing, and you save yourself so much time. On List Perfectly, you can create as many templates as you want. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the ones I have. When you're on your List Perfectly website, when you're all logged in, to create a template, you're going to hover over listings and scroll down to add template. I'm going to show you that in just a second, but first we're going to go to view / edit templates. So once you've created a few, this is where you go to look at the ones that you have, and they have this edit button down in the middle, just like your listings in your catalog do. And you can change things as you need to, or if you notice mistakes you made or you want to add more information. I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what mine look like so that you can see what kind of information I know is going to go in over and over again that I pre-fill out. So I have plush stuffed animal, and then you can see I have the little inch mark because I know that every plush I list is going to start out with the brand, the animal, and then the inches, and then it'll say plush stuffed animal and then other keywords. So it would be Warner Brothers Tweety Bird 9-inch plush bird, yellow, red pants stuffed animal, or Build-A-Bear dog 15-inch plush spot on eye stuffed animal. But I know that these are always going to be there, and these are not things that I want to keep typing out over and over again. So I put it on my template, so all I have to do is come in and put the brand and the animal and how many inches it is, and then in my other keywords. The short description, basically, I just tell people what they're buying, that it's good condition, gently loved, or it would say gently used if it were clothing. It's a little bit different on remotes and video games. I'll show you that in a second. And then the pre-owned, good. I never put like new or excellent or EUC or anything like that. I usually just tell folks it's good used condition, gently used, gently loved. And I say good because I like to under promise and over deliver. And I don't do anything in here, but if you wanted your description boxes to have those bullet details like you see like on the professional listers on eBay, you would put those there. And tomorrow's video, we're going to create some listings from scratch. So you'll be able to see all of this again. I do put the MSRP should be 0 here. So we'll update it. I'm glad I caught that. I like to have the 0, and I leave the cost of goods at 0. You can keep track of your cost of goods and your profits on List Perfectly. I don't, but you can, and actually I would recommend it if you wanted to use it. It probably streamlines processes even more and helps you out a little bit more with your bookkeeping. And then under shipping for my Plush, I just put 15 ounces because I don't pre-weigh them. I weigh them at the time of shipping, but I need something in there for eBay to put first class, so I just put 15 ounces. I do that also with remotes, ties, and video games. Plush, remotes, ties, video games are all things that we weigh at the time of shipping because most of them are very lightweight. Now, shirts, clothing, shoes, anything we're going to do calculated shipping on, we actually pre-weigh at the time of taking photos. We put each item in a poly bag and its location for its SKU, and then we put the actual weight in here so we can just print the labels and move once we pull them. But that's up to you how you want to do it. I just like to put 15 ounces in there. I'm going to update that because we did change the MSRP. This is the remote one I use. Genuine remote control tested and works goes in every single title of our remotes. Then right after the word genuine on each specific remote, I would add the brand and what it is, whether it's TV, DVD, audio. So it'd be like Sony audio or Samsung TV remote control. And then right after that, I would put the model number. But I know that this goes in every single one, and that would be a lot to type out over and over again. So I like that on my template. Again, you are buying. I usually just copy the title and put it here. And then good condition, remote may show where from use, tested and works. And we put pre-owned and good. And then I've got the COGS, not the MSRP, only because you can't list electronics on Poshmark, and Mercari doesn't really have a place for original price, which is where I cross-post remotes other than eBay. So I just leave it blank. And then you can see I put the 15 ounce weight. And so on and so forth. We'll take a peek at the ties, but I always have men's tie, necktie, business, career. I know I'm going to put the brand before the word men's and then some keywords in before the word necktie. And if I have to cut business or career off to make room for more valuable words in the title, I will. And then you are buying, which is where I put the title or some kind of description of the tie, the length and width, condition, good condition, gently worn. And then this location from a smoke-free and pet-free home, I actually wanted to add to all of my listings. It's something we used to just do on eBay, but I think I want to put it on all of them. Now, because this is not a remote or a plush or whatever, I do have intended for men's here. Pre-owned, it should be good. And you can see I put the 15 ounces. MSRP is already at 0. So that's that. And then the video game is very similar to the remote. I did want to show you jeans though, because it's kind of cool. So I know that I'm always going to have women's jeans, the size, the rise, the wash, the denim pants. Again, that's a lot to type every time. But if you're just coming in here and filling in, you know, not your daughter's jeans. I know, let's say they're size 8. And they're boot cut, low rise, and they're dark wash. Boom, title's done. This is why I love templates. And then down in the description, I would just write something about the jeans or copy the title down there. Then I have the size, the waist, rise, leg opening, end seam. So I just fill in my measurements there. And good condition, the location. Intended for women, pre-owned, should be good. I don't want to update this one though. So that is what my templates look like. Yours are going to be completely different. They're going to be for you to make your listing faster and easier and to make your life easier. So everyone's different. Everyone lists different things. Everyone includes different things. But you can create as many as you want. So you could literally have one for Build-A-Bear, one for Disney, one for Looney Tunes if you want to get that specific. Templates take like 2 seconds to set up a piece. So you can make as many as you want to make your life easy. I just have one for Plush, one for remote controls, video games. I haven't been listing much organically on List Perfectly since I started using the Pro Plan guide. I moved my entire eBay inventory over to the catalog and then started listing organically in List Perfectly. And since that began, I've really only listed plush, ties, remotes, and video games and some jeans. So as I start new listing on List Perfectly, if it's something I've listed before, I just use my template. And like next week, I'm going to be working on some men's t-shirts. I don't have a template for that, so I will create it. So I kind of create them as I need them, as I'm listing stuff. But you can go in on a day that you're not very busy, or on a weekend or an evening, and just create a bunch. You could have men's jeans, women's jeans, tops, video games, like whatever you list, just create one for each type of thing and fill in what you know is going to be the same over and over and over again. Fill in the parts of the title. You can fill in your description box, what it's intended for, the women's and men's part. Pre-owned, you can have one template for pre-owned and one for new. The sky is the limit, but templates are really going to help you out so much and make your life easy. So let's look at adding a template. Hover under listings, add template. We'll just show you that real quick. You just looked at all of mine, so this is going to be so easy for you to utilize. You want to create a new one, so you don't want to do anything in this drop-down box because these are ones I've already created. You want to show in the drop-down, and the reason you want to do that, let me just show you real quick over here. If you were adding a new listing and you wanted to select a template to list from, you want it here at the top in your drop down. So you would want to have this check marked. This is where you would put the title, any words that are going to appear over and over and over again for that type of item. And you can just go down and fill in the rest. Tomorrow I will be back to show you how to begin and end a listing in List Perfectly. And that will also help you when you go to create your templates. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about these templates, let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button before you leave. It really helps the channel out a lot, guys. And if you haven't, subscribe. Help us feed a hungry hippo. Don't forget to join our Facebook group. It's called Flippin Hippos Reseller Pod. You can search for it on Facebook or use the link provided below. Until next time, go set up your templates. Go be productive. Go make some money. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.